जय श्री माताजी। सभी सहयोगी भाई बहनों का आज शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से स्वागत है। We welcome all Sahajayogi brothers and sisters for this evening's collective meditation from Pratishthan Pune. Collective Bandhan. तीन महामंत्र, उसके पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
हम सभी ध्यान में बैठेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के चरणों में भजनों की प्रस्तुति होगी। Let us all be in meditation. We will offer bhajans at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji.
जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, दो नाम, दो नाम, दो नाम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। माखन ब्रिज में एक चुरावे, कबीर भिलनी के खावे। माखन ब्रिज में एक चुरावे, एक बेर भिलनी के खावे। प्रेम भाव से भरे अनोखे, प्रेम भाव से भरे अनोखे, दोनों के हैं आप। चाहे कृष्ण कहो बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। कंस पापी को मारे, एक दुष्ट रावण संहारे। एक कंस पापी को मारे, एक दुष्ट रावण संहार। दोनों दीन के दुख हरत है, दोनों दीन के दुख हरत है, दोनों बल के धाम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। एक राधिका से संग राजे, एक जानकी संग विराजे। एक राधिका के संग राजे, एक जानकी संग विराजे। चाहे सीताराम कहो, चाहे सीताराम कहो, या बोलो राधे श्याम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। जग में सुंदर है दो नाम, चाहे कृष्ण कहो या राम। बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो राम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो राम राम राम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम।
हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षाविले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षाविले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षाविले। बहरल्या शाखा तयाचा चिंतनी मन रंगले। चिंतनी मन रंगले। विश्व हे सामारिले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षाविले। या पदासी आळविली सूर्य चंद्राची प्रभा। या पदासी आळविली सूर्य चंद्राची प्रभा। भेदुनी त्या ब्रह्मरंध्रा व्यापिले अवघ्यानभा। व्यापिले अवघ्यानभा। मंथुनिया सप्तसिंधु गगन तेजे व्यापिले। विश्व हे समावि विश्व हे समाविले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्ष लाविले। संस्कृति गंगोधवाहे त्यामध्ये अवघ्याहुनी। संस्कृति गंगोधवाहे त्यामध्ये अवघ्याहुनी। संस्कृति गंगोधवाहे त्यामध्ये अवघ्याहुनी। शोधन्या सर्व सत्य सुंदर दिव्य श्रद्धा ठेवुनी। शोधन्या शिव सत्य सुंदर दिव्य श्रद्धा शोधुनी। चाललारथ साधनेचा गुरुपदाते पाविले। चाललारथ साधनेचा गुरुपदा ते पाविले। विश्व हे समाविले। विश्व हे समाविले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्ष लाविले। ज्ञान रूपा हे विराटा अणु अणुत तुझ पाहू दे। ज्ञान रूपा हे विराटा अणु अणुत तुझ पाहू दे। शक्ति युक्ति नम्रता दे। शुद्ध शुभ संकल्प दे। आत्मज्ञाने निश्चये मन चेतना मय जाहले। विश्व हे समाविले। विश्व हे समाविले। हे प्रभु तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्ष लाविले। विश्व हे समाविले। विश्व हे
जय श्री माताजी। जो लोग आज पहली बार आए हैं, जिन्होंने हाल ही में अपना आत्म साक्षात्कार लिया है, उनसे विनती है कि इस हॉल के राइट हैंड साइड में जो खुली जगह है वहाँ पर जाए। वहाँ हमारे सहयोगी भाई बहन आपको ध्यान के सेशन के लिए गाइड करेंगे। हम अपने दोनों हाथ गोद में रखते हैं, आंखें बंद, चित्त विशुद्धि चक्र और सहस्त्रार पर। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी हमारे विशुद्धि चक्र में जो भी दोष हैं, जो भी बाधाएं हैं, उन्हें आप कृपावंत होकर दूर कर दीजिए। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी जिस तरह से आपको प्रसन्नता मिलती है, वैसी वाणी, वैसे आचरण हम में आए, ऐसी स्थिति, ऐसा आशीर्वाद कृपावंत होकर हमें प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपावंत होकर हम में सामूहिक चेतना जागृत कर दीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, by your grace and blessings, may all the problems, all the negativities from our Vishuddhi Chakra be removed. Your Holiness Shri Mataji, kindly bless us with the state such that we speak in a way, we behave in a way that pleases you, that pleases the Spirit. Shri Mataji, by your grace and blessings, may collective consciousness be awakened within us. चित्त पूरी तरह से सहस्त्रार पर केंद्रित करते हैं। लेट अस फोकस आवर अटेंशन फुल्ली ऑन आवर सहस्त्रार। इसी ध्यान की अवस्था में हम परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के अमृतवाणी को आत्मसात करते हैं। Let us listen to Shri Mataji's Amritvani in this meditative state. Shri Krishna Puja, 20th August 2000, Cabella, Italy. Jai Shri Mataji.
Personality which only lives for others, not for oneself. You'll be amazed. You can live anywhere. You can sleep anywhere. You can have food, you need not have food, whatever type of food you get, it's all right. Because you are so satisfied. On the contrary, you'd like to cook for others, give them food, do whatever. Possible, you try to do as long as you can work it out, you do it. But there are people who have only their own problems. They are not Sahajogis. How can the spirit have problems? How can that happen? So just understand that you are now the spirit. And beyond everything. So your creativity also goes to other dimensions. Of course, you start giving realization to people. You create art. You know about Mama. He was very bad at literature and he didn't know any language. He was very good for mathematics because my mother was a mathematician. But language he did not. I used to write his essays. He was so bad. But after realization, he wrote such beautiful poems, unbelievable. Nobody can believe this Baba could do that, because he didn't know any language well. I used to write his essays, as I told. So, amazingly, from where he started writing Urdu poetry, Marathi poetry, Hindi poetry, and one of my brothers asked him, how do you get this Urdu poetry? He said, Shri Mataji she tells me. Everything she says to say, Mataji tells me. So the creativity within you is just flowers. And you are amazed at yourself how this creativity has come in. Now imagine for a person who is a mathematician becoming suddenly a poet. I mean, it's impossible situation. And you have these capacities. You have all these capacities that you can become very creative. And you have to be creative. In every way. I am very creative, I must say. I am all the time working out something which comes out very well. And also I don't have that interest as normally people have, that it should be praised by everyone or it should be sort of very much in the newspapers. And no interest. You create for creation. For the sake of creation you create. And you just enjoy that creation. And you become very adaptable, or you become so congenial with all the things people say, talk, or write to them. They will be offensive, or they could be also praising you and all that. So you don't know that they are praising you. Even sometimes when you Shri Mataji ki jai, I also say, and then I forget they are talking about me. Somehow you are above all that. And you are there, and you just don't understand why human beings behave like that. Why their behavior is so fun. Even when they come to Sahaja, I see they have a great desire to be leaders, or they have a great desire to be a great organizer of Sahaja. So very well known in Sahaja. They want to have an international fame as a great Sahaja. But they do not think that what creativity I have shown, what have I created. Just all these things are so common in human beings that they always want others to praise them, to have a very big sort of a exposure. Of what? If you are a spirit, everybody knows. What is there to expose? What is there to show off? What is there to come forward? Even if you are at the back, there is light, you know there is light. So you have to get out of your darkness, because you are the light and you spread light. Instead of, if you are in the darkness, what light can you spread? So your spirit cannot have problem. It has no fear, but above all it has wisdom, tremendous wisdom. And that wisdom is the one sign of you being a very higher personality. As I told you, this is evolution, and when you are transformed, you are evolved of a very different nature you become. And you are to stand out. If Sahajogis are like other people, then what's the use of taking to Sahaja? What was Christ? He was the son of a carpenter. He never got education. But what did he do? He was the Spirit. He reflected God within him. And that's why he got himself crucified also. Now in Sahaja, you don't have to get crucified. There are all not such testing things for you. But your value system is to be checked. You must find out how are you working out through introspection. You should ask yourself, so well now, Mr. Sahajogi, how are you? Are you indulging into all these things that these people who are not self-realized are doing? Just try to find out. Because the growth of Sahaja is shown in your behavior, in your styles, on your face. There is no wrinkles on a person like this. He has no worry. You don't worry, then how will you get wrinkles? Such a person doesn't get upset with anything. I mean, on the contrary, he laughs at things. Once in a church where I was in Switzerland, one lady came to hit me with the Bible, and I started laughing. I said, what a thing, and I have to be hit by a Bible, you see. And she got such a fright that I was laughing, and I was saying, look at the stupidity of this lady coming to hit me with the Bible. I mean, I can understand stone or anything else, but Bible will never hit me. All these things have happened in your presence, and you know about it. There are negative forces. They try to harm you. They will harm you bodily. They will harm you mentally. They might harm you emotionally. But when you are above this, then no one harms you. At least you never feel the harm. You are not bothered about the harm. But what have you created? Today I had some ladies and some men, and all for divorce. After getting married in Sahaja, they want to have divorces. Can you imagine? I was shocked. And they had funny ideas that my husband is like my brother. I said, really? All kinds of stupid ideas coming into their heads means there's no light of the Spirit in them. If you have light of the Spirit, then your understanding is very different. You don't worry about yourself. You only worry about others. And you try to find out solutions for them. You try to help them. It is very easy for you. What is so easy for the light to burn? Once it is enlightened, it is burning. It's difficult for it to go out of light. But for human beings, I can't understand, even after realization, after growing for years together, they are still so stupid that they don't realize the value of their self-realization. It is something, the Spirit. You cannot kill it. It cannot blow off. This light will go off, but the light of the Spirit won't go off. But what is the oil that keeps it there is your compassion, is love, care of others. I know there are people who are very, say, dominating, maybe troublesome, whatever, but care for them. Know that they are not like you, they are not complete. They have problems. So you care for them. But instead of that, you start thinking that why should I care for him? How does he care for me? Or something. Then you are finished. So this kind of a reflection, or I would say the reaction, is not that of a spirit. A spiritual person's reactions are very, very different. In the life of Shri Krishna, you can see that he had a friend who was very poor, and he wanted to meet Shri Krishna. And the wife of the friend gave him some rice krispies, as you call them. And that's, take for your friend, you must take something for your friend. He was a little shy, you know. And when he went to Shri Krishna was in his palace, and the people at the door said, no, you can't meet him. He said, all right, you just go and tell him that Sudama has come. She was sitting on the throne discussing something, and he said, Sudama has come. He rushed out. I went to the door and hugged him again and again. And he said, why are you standing here? He took him and put him on the throne that he was supposed to occupy. And he told his wives, please come and wash his feet. And then they brought for him clothes and all that. He had a bath. He made him sleep on his bed. See the love of Shri Krishna. He had very dirty feet, all were cracked. He tried to put on that some sort of a medicine by which it would be all right. He tried to do whatever was possible to him to cure those cracks. And he asked him to sleep on his bed. And asked the ladies to fan him so that he doesn't feel hot. See the compassion of Sri Krishna is shown so beautifully. Are we that compassionate? There was no need for him to do that. It was no drama, nothing. But his heart. He took a spontaneous decision. When he heard Sudama is there, he just rushed there. He just felt so happy that my old friend has come. Then, when he went to Hastinapur, there, the Duryodhan, the Kaurava's eldest son, he asked him that, why don't you come and stay in my palace? He said, all right, I can come, but you see, I will go and have food with Vidur. Vidur was a son of a maid. He went and had his food with Vidur. Now Vidur, being a poor man, I don't know what food he must have given him, while Duryodhana would have given him such sumptuous food. So for such people, taste and the level of food and all doesn't matter. It's the love, the respect of Vidur, who was a realized soul. Respecting other Sahajogis. If a Sahajogi respects somebody who is a governor, I can't understand. The spirit is above everything else. And does not respect a Sahajogi, there's something wrong with him. He should understand that the spiritual person is higher than all these people who have these, all kinds of these big names behind them. And that love is shown in everybody's life. All the saints, all the incarnations, everyone had that love which was above everything else. Without expecting anything. Not doing it just to expect something from them. It is a kind of a personality which really reflects God's love. That reflection should come from you. You are Sahajogis, that doesn't mean that you are something higher than others. But you are different. You are above them. You have no superiority, that's why you are different. You are so humble, that's why you are different. You are so joyous, you are so peaceful, that's why you are humble. There are so many things I can tell you from the life of Shri Krishna, showing he was, they call him Yogeshwara. He was the Lord of Yoga. It is because he was Virat. But he showed it, his form, only to Arjuna, to nobody else. Because nobody was like Arjuna. Arjuna also got a fright when he saw that. So he lived like Sri Krishna, like a cowboy. He was living in Gokul. And he never showed off his powers. His powers were within himself, which were expressing spontaneously. This power has wisdom and discretion, complete discretion. If he does not have, then this is not divine power, this is some satanic power. Because somebody is nice to you, if you are nice to that person, nothing great. Mostly, we had in India people who were called as avdutas. They were the realized souls who had gone away from the society, from the multitudes, and gone and lived in some small little place or some cave or somewhere, hidden from others. Because they thought nobody is going to understand them. So what's the use of talking to them? They were singled out. One person here and one person there. What could they do? They were not like you, so many of such yogis together. You have so many friends, and you have so many others with you. They were lonely people, and they hid themselves from the society. They would not meet people, because if they tried anything, they would be crucified. But not you people, because you have a society. You have a beautiful, enlightened society of very good friends, of very good spiritual people. With all this, if you cannot create, then what should I say? You have to create something. Maybe art, maybe music, maybe poetry, maybe literature, maybe writing. Whatever it is, you have to create. And above all, you have to create Sahajogis. That's the main creation you have to achieve. That's the main thing you have to have, is creating Sahajogis all over. I'm there, I can go to places, can have programs, do everything. But you have to show with your own example that this is something great, how they have achieved this state. We should achieve also that state. So you will be the ones who will really inspire them, who will really make them follow you and take to a life of a Sahajayogi. Actually, you are Mahayogis if you become complete. And you have to become. Nothing is more important than becoming a Mahayogi, by which your spirit gives joy, peace, and blessings to everyone. May God bless you.
श्री आदिशक्ति मंत्र। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। अब हम आरती की तैयारी करेंगे। लेट अस प्रिपेयर फॉर द आरती। आरती के लिए खड़े होना है। लेट अस स्टैंड अप फॉर द आरती। सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट तारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ। लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियारा माँ, कर दिया उजियारा। कलियुग में माया है, कलियुग में माया है। फिर भी पहचाना
माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर दुख से दूर करना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधु संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधु संगीत सुन लो। हो सके जो सेवा, हो सके जो सेवा हमसे करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
परम पूज्य श्री माताजी के पावन चरणों में प्रार्थना करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें सृजनशील बनाइए। श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें इस तरह की सृजनशीलता प्रदान कीजिए जिससे आपको प्रसन्नता मिले, जिससे हमारी आत्मा को प्रसन्नता मिले और हमसे सहज कार्य अविरत हो सके। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आपके पावन चरणों में कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। Your Holiness, Shri Mataji, by your grace and blessings, kindly make us creative beings. May our creativity be such that it pleases you and it pleases our spirit. And above all, that creativity is used in creating Sahaj yogis, in spreading Sahaj yoga. Your Holiness Shri Mataji, kindly make us humble, able and powerful instruments so that we can spread your love, the message of your love throughout the world. And we can do this for our entire lives. Your Holiness Shri Mataji, salutations again and again at your holy lotus feet. Jai Shri Mataji, collective bandhan. जय श्री माता जी। आज के अनाउंसमेंट्स इस प्रकार हैं। पुणे सामूहिकता के लिए आज साप्ताहिक ध्यान केंद्र का दिन है। पहले ऑनलाइन जो लोग उपस्थित हैं उनके लिए अनाउंसमेंट होगी, उसके बाद ऑफलाइन प्रतिष्ठान में जो मौजूद सामूहिकता है उनके लिए। सबके जानकारी हेतु बताने में हर्ष है कि 5 मई 2022 से अगले 3 साल के लिए नवनिर्वाचित महाराष्ट्र राज्य युवा शक्ति समिति के सारे सदस्य और पूर्व समिति के सदस्य महाराष्ट्र प्रदेश के सारे युवा शक्ति जिला समन्वयक 2 दिवसीय प्रशिक्षण के लिए प्रतिष्ठान में उपस्थित है। आप सबका सहृदय स्वागत है। सोलह मई को शाम 6:30 बजे श्री बुद्ध पूर्णिमा के अवसर पर पूजा का लाइव प्रसारण होगा। प्रतिष्ठान में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे एंड्रॉयड ऐप या pratishthanpunelivetoday इस वेबसाइट का उपयोग कर सकते हैं। श्री आदिशक्ति पूजा महोत्सव का आयोजन 10 से 12 जून के दरमियान जम्मू से किया गया है। श्री आदिशक्ति पूजा महोत्सव का आयोजन 15 से 17 जुलाई के दरमियान मध्य प्रदेश रतलाम से भी किया गया है। जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष महोत्सव के उपलक्ष्य में प्रति रविवार सुबह 6 से 6:30 बजे जी टीवी चैनल पर श्री माताजी द्वारा ध्यान और मार्गदर्शन सत्र प्रसारित होगा। इसका अगला भाग कल रविवार 15 मई को प्रसारित होगा। इसका लाभ सारे सहयोगी ले सकते हैं और नए साधकों को भी आमंत्रित कर सकते हैं। नए साधकों के लिए साप्ताहिक ऑनलाइन ध्यान केंद्र लर्निंग सहज योगा यूट्यूब चैनल द्वारा प्रति शनिवार को शाम 6:30 से 7:30 बजे 26 मार्च से आरंभ हुआ है। अगला सत्र 21 मई को होगा। कृपया जागृति देने के बाद नए साधकों को इसके बारे में जानकारी दें। सहयोग सीखने में उनको मदद मिलेगी। श्री माताजी जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष महोत्सव के उपलक्ष्य में हर 21 तारीख को मातृवंदना की प्रस्तुति आयोजित की जा रही है। इस महीने 21 मई को शाम के ध्यान के बाद प्रसिद्ध गायक कृष्णा जी बोंगणे भक्ति संगीत की प्रस्तुति करेंगे। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार है। प्रातःकालीन ध्यान 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा और शाम का ध्यान 7 बजे। जुड़े रहने के लिए सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और अभी ऑफलाइन जो सामूहिकता यहाँ पर प्रतिष्ठान में मौजूद है उनके लिए अनाउंसमेंट होगी। शनिवार से साप्ताहिक ध्यान केंद्र प्रतिष्ठान